Ooh, my favorite internet people are here to watch me again. Thank you so much for returning to my channel. I really appreciate your support. While you sit back there, watch this gorgeous man just tell you what his knowledge is. And today, I want to talk about Freddy versus Jason.
Warn your friends. Warn everyone.
Welcome to my nightmare.
We're not safe awake or asleep.
Why won't you die? Freddy versus Jason.
Place your bets.
Now, I know this movie has some mixed reviews. Some people hate it, some people love it. Which camp do you follow? Comment below. Ever since I was old enough not to be afraid of these guys anymore, I loved their movies, and I really wanted to see them two go head to head. The Freddy and the Jason, they're both my favorite slashers of the 80s. When it comes to the movies in their franchises, I either loved them or thought they were just okay. But they were entertaining, so I'm not going to complain. When going to watch this film, I was expecting an okay story with a great fight, just like in the movie King Kong vs. Godzilla. The story was secondary. It was the fight that I really wanted to see. And I wasn't disappointed. The story was okay. It was not award-winning, but it was enough to keep you entertained to get to the real meat and the potatoes, the fight. I really enjoyed seeing Robert Englund playing Freddy again, and I was a little disappointed that Kane Hodder didn't play Jason in this bout, but I was okay with Ken Kersinger. I have no complaints about his performance.
Notice who gets top billing for the 8th installment of a great Nightmare on Elm Street film. This time I'm meeting my match with Jason Voorhees.
Jason is obviously much bigger, much stronger than Freddy, but Freddy is much smarter than Jason.
I was really unhappy with the sudden change in Jason, where suddenly he was afraid of water.
So you are afraid of something after all, huh?
When there was plenty of movies in his franchise to show that's not true. But I was able to let it go just so the story can continue. I really enjoyed the build-up to the fight, how they had the weigh-in.
Mr. Krugger, Mr. Voorhees, please. Back here, please.
And interview.
Do you feel your ability to speak and thus talk trash gives you a distinct advantage in intimidating Jason before your big fight?
I don't need no stinking distinct advantage. If Mama's boy here, he's big, he's dumb, he's slow, he's stupid, and he ain't got no style.
I wish they could have done something more along those lines, but for what they did, it was great. It was really fun to watch. There was a horrible thing that happened in the movie theater that actually added to the experience of watching this film, and it happened right before Freddy dosed Jason with the drugs to knock him out to go into Dream World. What happened was, I heard a loud commotion. I wasn't sure what's going on, but the film stopped, the lights turned on, and it turned out two guys in the front got into a fist fight. I saw them being walked out by the police, handcuffed. One guy, his head was bleeding, so I guess he got hit with something. Even though that was horrible, and I feel bad that that happened, and I hope those guys are okay, but it added to the experience. It was like a real-life fight right before the fight that I was looking forward to. Now, I don't like violence in real life. I like the violence to stay on the movie screen. It did add another level to the experience of this movie, and Lord forgive me, I pray both people involved are safe and they're doing okay. It really did kick it up a notch as far as the experience of watching this film. As soon as they escorted these two guys out, they put the movie back on as if nothing happened. Again, it was bad, but something like that just happening right before you know you get into the meat of the movie, it really did bring the story to another level. I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I just don't know how else to explain it except that it just added more to the excitement of the fight. We start with Jason going into the dream world with Freddy, which that was an interesting fight. It was funny. Freddy was hilarious as always.
Tilt.
Again, the Jason's afraid of water whole concept. Okay, I guess you needed something, and I guess it worked. But as a Friday the 13th fan, and I'm sure any fan of Jason was probably disappointed with that part. But again, it worked. It worked for what it needed to do to keep the story going. But once Freddy gets pulled into the real world, that's when it's on. That's when the roller coaster begins.
Die, little bitch.
These two titans really go at it. Of course, there's collateral damage, but you needed that. And you know what? I kind of wish there was a little bit more collateral damage. Maybe make the fight a little bit longer with these people getting caught in the crossfire. That might have added a little more interesting stuff to it, but just the fight was amazing. I loved it. That was just, how they went at each other. That was hot. In the end, I say my man Jason laid the smack it down on Freddy's candy ass. He whooped him. It was, I guess, a lot of people think it was about a tie, but I don't know. Jason's my man, so. Not just because I like his first name, which I think is an amazing first name, but I say hands down, Jason won. And what says you? What did you think of the movie? If you loved it, what did you love about it? If you hated it, what were you really looking forward to? What do you think they should have done different to make the movie interesting? Was the fight everything you expected, or did you want more? Did you think Jason win, or do you think Freddy took the crown on this one? Comment below. Well, that's all I got for tonight. Have a good night, God bless, and let your nightmares be enjoyable.